Yeah, I mean, it was really cool to a little bit more, but she got her time in there too, and I think she sensed everybody appreciated her efforts, and you got a kid like Tolefree who's local and had such an impact on and off the floor for our program. So that was really cool. And, Boub, chose to come to Kansas and make her mark, and we're excited that this isn't the last time we get to see him play. And so we said in the locker room, it's not goodbye. So that's a really cool deal that it's probably the last time we're in Horejsi together, but we'll get to play again. So we're looking forward to that.
How happy were you that all three seniors made a positive mark on the stat sheet? Even Sylvia was able to come in and get a kill.
Yeah, that was cool. And you would want that, obviously, in an ideal situation. We weren't as focused as we need to be in 2 or 3, or we got still more time out there. But after playing so well in the first set, I guess that's kind of a human nature thing. But we know next week, if we're selected, which I think there's a pretty good chance, that we'll have to be better longer. And that'll be our goal throughout practice this week, is to really focus on each point at a time.
Was it because it was senior day that the focus kind of dropped in the last 2 sets?
I think you win 25-11, and you suddenly think, hey, this is going to be pretty easy. And you got to remember that team a week ago beat K-State, so they're very capable. But I think there's just a lot of things swirling around in their head. Jarmock was a basket case out there because her buddy Tolefree's leaving, and they all have their own emotional tie to each and every one of these guys. So that's just the way it is on a day like today. And they might start thinking, how's it going to go afterwards? But we played well when we needed to, so that was important.
As a coach, what's senior day like for you?
Well, it's first and foremost, we need to win the match. We have a chance to finish second in the league, but you also want to appreciate all those things the kids have done for you. So you see Boub get a service ace, or you see Tolefree get a block, or see Sil get a kill. You're proud of them, and you're proud that you spent a little bit of time of your coaching career with them.
And how about Bree breaking the all-time dig?
Yeah, in 3 years. We were just talking in the locker room. It's amazing she could get 100 in front of 1,500 balls in 3 years like that. But everybody's on Bree, but nobody gives her enough credit for the competitor she is. And she's been a big part of our success, obviously, this year and years past.
It's something that I will always hold with me, and I'll probably remind my brothers and sisters about it all the time. And it's really cool. It's something I've really been working for, and I think it shows every day at practice. I come ready to work. But like I've always said, I could not do it without my teammates and my coaches, because when I first got here freshman year, I was a mess. I was diving all over the court looking like a crazy person. So obviously so many people have helped me get where I am.
I mean, obviously the team is the most important thing, but since the beginning of the season, was this your personal goal for the year, to break the mark?
Yes, it was something that was always in the back of my head, and Coach B would always remind me about it, telling me how close I was. And Alyssa's the best. She always tells me how close I am, and she gets so excited for me. So, yeah, I've known about it, and it's something I've been working for.
How much were you thinking about it during the match today?
I was thinking about it because Alyssa had told me I had 10 left, and I thought I had my 10th dig, and when I looked over at the side, she was jumping up and down, holding 10 in the air. So I was pretty excited, and it was awesome to see it come from her.
So you know what they were then? I mean, they were in the same rally, and they might have been 2 of the easiest of your life, right?
Yes, they were. They were right to me. I don't mind. I'll take it.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably the best reverse decision I ever made. But yeah, the coaches convinced me to come here, and they convinced me that they could make me into the type of player that I wanted to be. And, I believed in them and trusted them. And then you get here and you get to know your teammates and just what the whole program is about. And I was really glad that I chose to stay.
What was this day been like for you?
Kind of surreal. I mean, I don't think it'll really hit me until the first game of next season, when I'm not, one of them out there. But it was just a great atmosphere, like it always is. And it was special for us to get to show thanks to all the support that we receive.
Was it hard to focus today during the match?
Not too bad, no. I mean, our focus was, from the first time we played them, to try and keep that same efficiency, same focus. So just working on that, and then afterwards it all kind of hits you. But just focusing on finishing our Big 12 regular season and what's ahead.
The fans, the bands, the cheerleaders, the teammates, everything is good here. I am lost for words right now. Probably the fans is probably the biggest because they make you play, they make you fight, and they're always here for you no matter if you're doing bad or good. So
Was it hard to focus today during the match?
a little bit, I have to be honest. I knew I had to speak at the end, so I was a little nervous for that. And I had a lot of emotions going through. I know we're not over yet, so it was kind of weird playing as our last game and crying, but even though I'm going to see my team next week, so a lot of emotions were flowing and I was a little tense.
Just kind of describe a little more in depth what those emotions were like today.
I don't know. I was trying to explain that to someone. It's like an anxious feeling, but I wasn't really nervous for the game. Kind of in between sad and happy. Don't really know what to think right now.
Obviously, this is your last match in Horejsi, but was it kind of weird or maybe unusual thinking that, hey, you still might be playing as a team at home in Allen next week?
Yeah, that was definitely very weird. It hit me that this is the last time playing ever in Horejsi with the same band and the same atmosphere and same fans. But I think it's going to be a really cool experience to play in Allen. It was really cool when we played there the other week, and I'm so happy for it.